Welcome to PeaCoat In The Morning, starring yours truly, PeaCoat Slim, on the corner of Vine and Nat and D, minding my business. And y'all should be doing the same. Hopefully, you got outside and got some of this beautiful weather. Many people lost their jobs during this pandemic. And why? Because maybe corporations jumped the gun. I'm one of those people who lost those jobs. You know what I mean? I decided to stand on my faith and integrity. That's right. The Supreme Court, I felt, stood on integrity because they just put a halt to the Joe Biden mandate. So, if you do have over 100 employees, you do not have to make them get the vaccine. You know what I mean? Like the man Joe Biden was trying to force on people. Why? Because the Supreme Court said they were trying to force it on people through OSHA. And they felt that they should have put a bill together and submitted it as an amendment or as legislation. They couldn't get that passed, so they felt that they were trying to force it through OSHA. Isn't that crazy how the government stands up? I always tell people, there are clearly 3 different branches of government. And y'all gotta get to know all 3 of them. I'm not gonna say all 3 because I forgot one of them. Actually, no. I think it's the legislative, the executive, and the judiciary. Yeah. Look at me, I sound a little smart, whatever. But my whole thing is, they let people go due to the mandate. Right now, if you're in a temp agency, you can go and get hired at the same company in which you were released from. Seen the options happen. I'm just saying. Why is this happening though? Is it cheaper to get that temp company? I don't think so. But then if you're getting temps, again, is that ushering in the robot era? I keep saying that, and everybody looks at me like I'm crazy. But is that ushering in the robot era? Think about it. If you get temps for everything, they're just calling the company to send people in. What if they just started calling the company to send in robots that were permanent? Like the cashiers. You don't really need cashiers. You just need one person standing at the door to make sure that the person paid. And if they don't pay, you can lock the doors. That's it. Get the little robots out there just to make sure everything is right. You know what I mean? Have them, I guess, get the vacuum ones or the ones that be on them Zambonis. Get them to go ahead and drive down each aisle. You feel me? Each aisle. You ain't got to worry about them stealing none of the drinks. You ain't got to worry about none of that. Why? Because they robots and they're going to be working. And they'll be cheaper. You just probably got to get somebody to take care of the maintenance on it. And that'll probably be some type of coding. It's a sad day in America. When a crime could happen in the 60s and you ain't do it. The government takes credit for the crime and you still sit in jail for the crime. Well, that's what's going on for 2 men who were accused of assassinating Malcolm X. Now, I know who killed Malcolm X, and it wasn't these guys. Maybe it was these guys. Possibly these guys. But it definitely wasn't these guys. But what I did is, I listened to Dick Gregory. He was an elder to me, you know what I mean? He had a lot of good information, and he was, funny at the same time, delivered information. Well, he was around that time, and he recounts exactly what happened. You can see the old videos all the way up to the newer videos before he passed. And he said, just pay attention to who rented out the ballroom 2 weeks before and what was done. And pay attention to the bullet fragments and how they went into the body and stuff like that. Like, that's what he said. But anyways, 2 gentlemen, they're potentially going to be freed, hopefully. But this is sad. Because if there was no cell phone, internet, nothing like that, these people would still be locked up. You know what I mean? It takes a Kim Kardashian to stop a man from being executed today. Think about that. Kim Kardashian, the model, is getting all the praise and credit, even though Viola Davis, I believe, helped out. I believe the Cleveland Browns quarterback, Baker, Mayfield, I believe he even spoke on homie behalf. Like, think about that. Just to get people out. It wasn't even them, but it was the state of execution for that other guy. And I'm hearing that he could be innocent. I need to look more into his story, but I'm hearing he could be innocent. But Kyle Rittenhouse, he about to get off right now. I mean, he did everything legal, and y'all make it okay for it to happen. This is what I mean by y'all gotta stay in y'all lane. Just go, make your money, feed your families. That's what y'all should be doing. Because if you stay in your lane, that Kyle Rittenhouse stuff doesn't happen. He goes to that city only because the city is under attack. Whether he's right or wrong, the fact that we're even in this situation is because the city was going crazy. Y'all need to control y'all anger and direct it in the right place. Because right now, people are protesting outside saying that he should be this, and other people saying that he shouldn't be that, and then they eating Domino's pizza together and sharing time and all that other good stuff and kumbaya. Like, come on. What's the act? Why y'all even outside, period, anyway? Isn't this how this started? They talking about getting more security for the actual verdict and whatever. That's crazy to me. That just sounds insane. Jeezy was insane. That's crazy to me. Y'all watch out, yo. Y'all watch out. Like they say, love burn hard. It even burns harder when you get 8 years, though. You know what I mean? I don't know what people were thinking. This guy decided that he was going to, I guess, blow up her car, set her car on fire to intimidate a witness. But you don't think the FBI can catch you? They got them cameras that track exactly where you go. They got the little dotted lines that follow you all the way home. In big cities, they got them everywhere. 9 times out of 10, she lived near a big city, and they probably caught a nigga. Like, come on. Why would you do that? Like, think about who you're intimidating. You're intimidating a possible victim of molestation. Why are we intimidating possible victims of molestation? That don't sound right to you? Or I guess incorrect? Like, why are we intimidating these people? They were already abused. They were hypnotized by the money, the fame. They came from poverty situations. And y'all need to get y'all priorities together. And it was them same uncles, probably, who was like, oh, she looking thick. Oh, da-da-da-da-da. Those be the same uncles that be doing that nasty stuff. But that's it, that's all. PeaCoat in the Morning.